Once upon a time. That's how every fairy tale starts. These classic stories about magical kingdoms and little piggies and Red Riding Hoods have been ingrained in us. They taught us what to do and what not to do. Whether it's straying a little off our path or coveting someone else's things, everyone has a story that you can learn from. But stories aren't just what's found in the pages. We carry them with us. Every day, we all tell our story in different ways, whether you know it or not. Musical theater is my favorite way to convey my own and others' meaningful stories. I've taken vocal lessons, tap dance classes, and performed in shows since the 3rd grade. I chose this form of expression when I was 5 because I wanted to be the star of my story. And what better way than to sing my heart out for all the world to see? Ballet shows in kindergarten offered me my first taste of the performing world, and I was hooked. For the rest of that year, my favorite dance costume became my uniform. I wore it at school, at home, basically anywhere where I could show it off. Outwardly, it was an expression of my love for the stage, but inwardly, the real draw for me was theater's capacity to tell a story. As an actor, you have to know how to captivate an audience and how to improvise at the drop of a hat. You have to know how to be the center of attention and how to make a story believable. Live theater allows us to see real talent shine, but not just the actors' talents. There are also those who go unseen. The makeup artist, the costume and set designers, along with the directors. A musical is a product of their vision. Take, for example, a football game. Many people focus only on the players' talents, but think about the coaches. They organized all the practices, assembled all the plays, and assembled a team that would work well together. All talents are profound, regardless of your role, because there truly is a place for everyone. In that sense, the biggest benefit to theater is understanding your own story. Why were you chosen to live the life that you are? How can you own who you are? As an actor, you have the privilege of playing a variety of different roles, increasing the magic of being able to look inwards for yourself. A couple of months ago, I was diagnosed with general anxiety and panic attack disorders. Theater has helped me work through these issues by giving me an outlet. Every day, when I'm singing, or running lines, or dancing, I don't have to worry. I can be a totally different person, one who isn't struggling with anxiety, or one who is and can teach me something about myself. Seeing the musical Dear Evan Hansen showed me that your diagnosis does not define you, and even someone with a severe mental illness can handle the obstacles of life. As a 6th grader, I saw myself in Evan Hansen, a high school student also dealing with extreme anxiety. So, as a high school student, this example that the character set for me changed my life. He showed me that I was not alone. Although this character is not real, the people that he represents are. Theater is so powerful. It even influences people to find answers to situations in real life. On Broadway, the musical Annie has partnered with an organization that supports orphans. Collection boxes await audience members as they depart the theater, and producers even offer incentives to donate. This is the true impact of theater. People need to be heard, even those who are unable to tell their story. I found myself through musical theater, but it's a dying art. Even those who continue participating in it throughout their high school years, which are very few, especially males, they don't keep participating in it throughout college because we are told that the future in theater is highly unlikely, almost non-existent. It doesn't have to be this way. Although there is not a guaranteed future in sports, children are still encouraged by parents, coaches, and scholarships in athletic pursuits at such a level. The sad fact is that one day, musicals could disappear, and that would be a devastating loss for kids like me who need someone to look up to. Someone to show them that their story matters just as much as their friends, their siblings, and everyone else's. Musical theater is where I found myself, and shows were the first place that I learned how to fit in. But more importantly, everyone has their own way of telling their own story. My older sister, Sarah, tells her story with practically every instrument ever invented. My older brother, Eric, tells his story with his feet, running a 4:11 mile while still in high school. We all have our own individual paths, and these paths intertwine with one another. Find your outlet for expression. We all connect with stories differently, and we learn to tell our story through those that we look up to. Find your story, yes, every one of you, and share that with others. Make that one that changes someone's life. If you haven't found your story yet, keep looking. Keep searching for the form of expression that makes you truly happy. Maybe even try musical theater. Either way, you will find your story just as I have found mine. Thank you.